The mysterious pale ailment has stricken the Dark Cacao Kingdom. To find a cure, Dark Cacao Cookie ventures into the land of beast yeast. Will the stoic monarch be able to put an end to the sinister plot of Mystic Flower Cookie, the master of the Ivory Pagoda, and protect his land? The ultimate trial of Dark Cacao Cookie's resolution awaits at the top of the endless steps. Battling the creeping apathy poisoning his soul, the ancient hero finds a way to unite his divided power, vanquish his dreadful foe, and return home victorious. Golden Cheese Cookie, the Radiant Queen, is kidnapped by the mysterious army of wild spices. In the eye of the spicy storm, the hero soars with golden pride. That is, until the fateful confrontation with the ancient god of destruction, Burning Spice Cookie, breaks her wings. The soul jam is gone, but the golden glint of greed is not easily dimmed. Despite her crumbling dough, Golden Cheese Cookie faces the terrible beast once more and emerges victorious. With the strength of her soul gem returned, the radiant goddess buries her enemy under a pile of rocks. Alas, Burning Spice Cookie survives and retreats into the shadows, awaiting the next opportunity to strike. Seeking clues about the beast binding ritual, Pure Vanilla Cookie and friends reach the Spire of All Knowledge. But the spire is not what it seemed. In his lair, the sinister Master of Deceit puts the cookies against a twisted kaleidoscope of lies. In the end, Pure Vanilla Cookie falters in the face of the ugly truth, revealed by Shadow Milk Cookie, and is reborn as the truthless recluse. Shadow Milk Cookie's plan unfolds. Chaos and insidious rumors spread throughout the cookie world. But just when the Master of Deceit was ready to celebrate his victory, a single ray of light pierced the blue haze of deceit to illuminate the darkness looming over the world. Pure Vanilla Cookie's boundless determination to step towards the truth despite doubts and lies. Troubling news comes from all corners of Earthbread. Determined to face her adversary, Hollyberry Cookie gathers her trusted friends and ventures into Beast Yeast. But instead of fearsome monsters and fabled perils, they stumble upon the mystical Garden of Delights and the comforting sounds of its master's lyre. Will Hollyberry Cookie resist the saccharine temptation and rekindle the passion in her heart? The gentle Eternal Sugar Cookie reveals her true nature and confines Hollyberry Cookie in the heart of the garden. Her friends risk everything to rescue the ancient hero. But the most difficult battle is the one that rages on inside her. In the end, she recalls the purpose of her shield and protects the Hollyberry Kingdom. After bidding farewell to her friends at the Spire of All Knowledge, White Lily Cookie ventured to the Land of Silence in hopes of finding clues about the beast-binding ritual and the witch's magic. However, all that remained there was nothing but spirits, crumbled at the hands of Silent Salt Cookie. Despite the vicious attacks from the Wraiths, White Lily Cookie continued deeper down to the catacombs to find any traces of the past. When she finally uncovered the dark truth of the beast-binding ritual, Silent Salt Cookie revealed himself from the shadows, and along with him, a rage that burns in stillness. Facing Silent Salt Cookie's wrath, White Lily Cookie sinks deeper into the abyss, where she encounters the trials of the Kalanamic Knights. There, she learns the true meaning of solidarity and returns to face Silent Salt Cookie once more, to prove herself worthy of wielding the virtue of freedom. The Beast of Silence tests her relentlessly, yet she endures, guided by the power of freedom. To protect the Cookie World from Dark Enchantress Cookie's evil, Ginger Brave and the Cookie Alliance set forth into the very heart of her domain. Guided by the guardians of nature, our heroes came upon the first Nest Island, where twisted creations and teeming hordes of cake monsters awaited them. Yet even as hope wavered, Pomegranate Cookie struck from the shadows. Her magic reached far beyond the battlefield to harm the Alliance's home kingdoms and shake their resolve. Still, the valiant Cookies stood firm and drove back the tide. Emboldened by their courage, the Alliance pressed onward until Shadow Milk Cookie entered the battle, veiling the battlefield in a magical haze. When heroes and beasts met once more, they clashed with unseen ferocity. Through one harrowing trial after another, our brave Cookies at last reached Dark Enchantress Cookie's stronghold. And there, before all eyes, she unveiled the terrible secret behind the sealing of the beasts. The very truth that Silent Salt Cookie and Elder Fairy Cookie had guarded for so long. As shock rippled through the air, Dark Enchantress Cookie set her magic circle ablaze, using the soul gems of both heroes and beasts as fuel. Then, casting aside her cookie form entirely, she emerged reborn, no longer a mere cookie. The Cookies resisted with all their might, yet Dark Enchantress Cookie's overwhelming power was unmatched. Still, little by little, courage and bravery began to turn the tide. Faced with this unexpected defiance, Dark Enchantress tore open a rift through the very fabric of space and time, reaching into other dimensions to draw forth even darker forces. Then, in a brilliant flash, White Lily Cookie appeared, the avatar of destiny at her side. After their duel, the villainess fell, but White Lily Cookie's strength gave out. She vanished, leaving behind only a single ray of light for all cookie kind. Meanwhile, as Silent Soul Cookie lay crumbling before him, Shadow Milk Cookie, having absorbed the full might of the beasts, proclaimed his grand design: to erase this entire timeline and write a brand new narrative. At that very moment, to halt the master of deceit, the soul gems of Silent Soul Cookie and White Lily Cookie fused as one, reborn in a single radiance light. From that brilliance arose a radiance form, taking shape as a cookie, and cast forth a lance of pure light at Shadow Milk Cookie. Struck by the blow, Shadow Milk Cookie awakened into something new. He fled into the dimensional rift, where Timekeeper Cookie took notice. And far away, in the cold and silent ultimate oven, a mysterious hand reached forth to claim the ultimate cookie. And thus, another chapter of our story unfolds.